So this is just going to be a little bit more detailed as far as translation and what's going on, if you would really like to see those steps again that I just described. And this is a difficult process to understand with 3 different players now coming into play, and they're all RNA. So let's look at it again. Step 1, let's see, yeah, I have stuff written down. So step 1, AUG is my start codon. Start codon, and so I'm going to have methionine come here and initiate that process of translation. I can see the tRNA here, its anticodon is going to complement the mRNA. Here is methionine, it's going to bring over that amino acid. That's called an initiator tRNA. I can also see here in the back, not to forget that that blue ribosome is the spot where protein making happens. So there's a small ribosomal subunit, and it gets assembled as this process initiates. I want to highlight that anticodon-codon relationship. Let's go ahead and blow that up. So in red here is the codon. Remember, the codon is the term given to the mRNA nucleotides. It's AUG. That will read for methionine. That'll start translation. On the tRNA is the anticodon. It complements the mRNA codon. So A will bond with U, not T. This is RNA. So A to U, U to A. Those pairing rules complement each other. There's the U that's going to bond with the A, G to C. So there's an anticodon, UAC. That UAC anticodon, tRNA, is going to hold the methionine amino acid. So we can kind of see how that translation step occurs. Step 2, let's go ahead and elongate our protein chain. So we have that first step. We have started protein synthesis. A site is the point of entry for a new tRNA to come here and bring a whole new amino acid based on the codon reading. P site, what was here, now shifts over to the P site. It's going to hold that growing polypeptide chain and then eventually exit. This is happening on the large ribosomal subunit. Elongating the polypeptide chain, we are continuing reading the codons. As that chain grows, new tRNAs bond. Anticodon is going to bond with the codon, and it's going to add new amino acids to the growing chain. I can actually see this here. So it enters at the A site. I can actually see that bond formation between the 2 tRNAs and that bond, that polypeptide chain growing. Then, once that bond has formed, that tRNA that was at the P site goes away. It says, I'm no longer needed. I've done my job. I'm now going to leave. And actually, this guy will get reused to go find another amino acid and continue on with other translation steps. But here's this guy. This guy is growing the chain. And this guy was at the A site. Now he's going to shift over to the P site to kind of move along once that other tRNA has left. And the process begins all over again until the chain has finished growing. This is called elongation. Okay? Termination will be when a stop codon has been reached for translation.